I'll watch the games, but then even when we score, I'm just like, it is what it is. I'm numb. I'm sick and tired of this manager. I'm sick and tired of these players as well. Half these players and this manager, if they left today, right now, before this Galatasaray game, I would not care. McAllister, I'm watching him stinking out the gaff. I don't know what has happened to him. Genuinely, the biggest drop-off, Wallah, I think is the biggest drop-off in the history of football.
Welcome back to another episode of Cutz Inside here on the Made in Toxic channel. I'm your host, Yusuf. That is Mo. This is Chelsea Jalal, and that is Ohms. We're here to discuss a bumper Premier League weekend of fantastic games. We have Liverpool drawing. We have Chelsea losing. We have so many things to talk about, so many topics to talk about. So much has happened in this last weekend. But before we start, please make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share, all of that good stuff. The more you do that, the more we're able to give you these great episodes and great podcasts. How are you guys? First of all, Mo, you good? Depressed. You got Jalal, one word?
Been better.
One word?
That's one word.
All good.
2 words. 2 words. Question of the week. What is the best assist you've ever seen in your life in the Premier League or Champions League or whatever?
Premier League we've watched the most. The best I've seen, and it's going to be a Chelsea assist, is the 2010 season goal where the ball gets crossed in, Deco chests it down, Lampard flicks it over the defence's head, and Drogba first time finished bottom corner. I think it was against Bolton. I think we won the league that season, I think, as well, under Ancelotti. I think that was the best assist I've seen. The back
2010, is it?
I think it's 2010, yeah.
Yeah, because you won the league with Ancelotti that season. I think it was that season. Joe Cole, the Cruyff goal at Old Trafford. What about you, Jalal?
100%. The first one that comes to mind, definitely a Chelsea one, of course. First game of the season under Mourinho, Burnley at Turf Moor. We lost 3-1 first goal, Hendricks it was. But then to make it 1-1, ball comes to Fabregas first time into Andre Schürrle, and the finish was not easy, by the way, from Andre Schürrle, bottom corner, to make it 1-1. Then we end up winning, that game 3-1. Diego Costa debut goal. So that goal, that assist by Fabregas, wow, one of the best I've seen. One of the best I've seen.
What about you, Mo?
I've got, since she's both went with Chelsea, I'll go with Liverpool. I've got 2 of Steven Gerrard's. The first one was against Newcastle in the Torres link-up, and then a little passing behind to Torres. Oh, beautiful. The other one that I always remember, Craven Cottage.
Oh my God, you took my one. Daniel Sturridge.
From the halfway line to this day, I don't know how he did that pass.
Oh my God.
That assist was just beautiful. And I miss him so much.
You just took my one. The outside of the foot. Outside, how did he just get the whole, the power? But it looked like he never even got the power. He just flicked his ankle.
Oh, the vision. How did he even
put it through that gap?
That little tiny gap.
Then hits the post.
It was beautiful. It was beautiful.
Now, you know what actually is the most effortless assist ever, and probably the best I've seen? It was Busquets to Messi, where Messi passed it to Busquets, he put his foot on the ball, and then Messi just went.
Is that an assist?
Against Real Madrid,
Yeah.
Some of the things that classify as an assist.
That's an assist. All he has to do is put his foot, without that foot on the ball, Messi doesn't score that goal there. It's just the most effortless one. But no, big up Busquets.
I've got another one.
A Scouse one.
I've got a Scouse one. Go on, I think you're going to say the same one.
Was it?
Okay.
To Robin Van Persie, Aston Villa.
Okay.
When he's pinged it 20 yards and then Van Persie's volleyed it.
Didn't he do that twice that season? I think. I can't remember Van Persie scoring a couple of them that season.
No, Van Persie scored a couple of them for Arsenal. Was it Alex Song?
Alex Song against us? At Anfield?
Yeah, he done it against Everton at the Emirates a week before. Yeah. So they scored a carbon copy, same goal against 2 Merseyside teams in within a week of each other. Yeah. What was the one that you had?
The most famous one of all time. Corner taken quickly by James Milner. Oh my days, that was beautiful.
Trent?
No, who?
Trent.
Who's Trent? You mean James Milner?
Oh, James Milner, yeah.
That was beautiful. The intuitive of James Milner at that moment from the corner to see Divock Origi inside the box.
He had a bit of a tan that day.
Oh, he had a bit of a tan. He looked a little bit different, and he had 66 on his back for some street. Do you know what I mean? But oh my days, that assist. The roof just came off of Anfield.
My man, we don't say...
Trent, there must be some of the Trent assists.
We don't.
Who?
I don't
wow. How have you missed out?
What are you talking about?
Generational talent.
That's famous.
I'm talking about James Milner.
He must have
the most record appearances in the Premier League, by the way. What a legend.
James Milner.
But by the way, he did have a lover assist in that game for a Wijnaldum. So maybe that can...
Shout out Shaqiri though.
Shout out Shaq, man.
Shout out Trent Alexander-Arnold.
Yeah, facts.
Now, what Adim shout out Shaqiri in that game?
Shout out Trent for the boots though. Shout out Trent for the
Yeah, that's mad. You don't want to say his name when you were saying you missed him off camera. But listen, next assist though, I'm going to go with Pogba against Bolivia. That cross.
Oh my.
What to Giroud. Wow.
Yeah, I think that one wins it, you know.
That 100%. Bro, aesthetically,
Pogba
Bro, it was like FIFA. It's like FIFA when you just press square and it just it sticks to a player's feet and it just goes to its pro club thing. That was probably the best assist of Pogba's.
Who do you think the best playmaker is then? Like in terms of like finding that final pass, like who? It's top 5, not just because you can just probably just say like Messi, but like who would you say? And the one that comes to my head, and I can't think of a memorable assist, but Ozil.
Ozil, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like just watching Ozil as a kid.
The one against Leicester, I think first game of the season where I think he done with it and then he got it back and then he put it back, it stick to Aubameyang. But yeah, another assist that came to mind just randomly, a very underrated assist. Frank Lampard against Barcelona for Ramirez, where he turned him and then he just put that ball in. I thought that was very nice to watch.
I can't remember the assist for that, but I just remember the goal.
Now it's good assist though.
Was the one when he dinked
he dinked it, but he turned and then put it in with his left foot as well. Very underrated baller, man. Even though he's up there as well, but people don't speak about him in terms of his assist.
Remember Edison's one from he did it a few times, but Edison, that assist when he was just to Aguero, and it was literally just landed perfectly onto his feet and behind the defence.
I've just some boys.
And Alisson's one against United for Salah.
That was wow.
Well, man's talking about goalkeeper for assist, you know.
Dude, every player was in the other half. Go on,
boys. I've just remembered it. Kevin De Bruyne versus Stoke City when he won 6-2, when he put it to Sane back post and he just went through about 6 players. Joe Allen was playing for Stoke that day, randomly. Bro, he went mad.
How did he see that pass?
Wallah, went past like 6 players, bro.
Some 3D chest there.
I miss him, Wallah.
Well, let's go into the weekend's game, guys. Yeah, we'll start with my team and Mo's team. We'll start. I don't know where to start, but what we'll start is with how the game went today. So it was 1-1, a goal from Dominic Szoboszlai, free kick. The guys just scoring free kick after free kick. Now I think it's record numbers of the Liverpool shirt. I don't know how many that is this season, maybe 5.
It's 4 free kicks and 5's the record.
No, yeah,
that's in the league.
There's a lot of players that have got 4
in the Champions League as well. So maybe 5 in all competitions. He scored 5, but let us know if we're wrong. But Richarlison, ex-Everton, always scores at Anfield. He scored quite a few goals at Anfield.
This time he scored a goal that actually means something.
That means something, but no. But Mo, what do you want to talk about today's game? I want to talk about we all know what happened. We watched it. We've seen it was a drab display. What does that mean for us as a football team? What does that mean for us as a club? What does it mean for that manager?
I mean, well, it's not just today. It's all season. Galatasaray the other day, I've watched the same game twice. We played against Galatasaray. We played the exact same way. We lost 1-0 and we lost 1-0 3-4 months later. Nothing changes. Everything's always the same. Today in the first half against Tottenham, I felt like we had a little bit of a game plan. I could see what we were trying to do with Szoboszlai. Remember you were talking in the group chat, Szoboszlai was inverting into midfield. You could see what was happening. We were trying to do something a little bit different with our wingers as well, creating that width. Second half, this team does not know how to keep a lead. Anybody who's watched Liverpool this season knew exactly how that game was going to pan out. Everybody knew how that game was going to pan out. I knew how that game was going to pan out. How many times have we conceded the goal in the 90th minute? Today we conceded the goal in the 90th minute again. We've conceded the goal in the 90th minute, the record amount of times in Premier League history. Nothing's changing. These players are not learning. The manager's not learning. Don't know what it is. They all seem weak. Every single one of them just seem weak, and the mentality is just shocking from every single one of them. If we had a normal right back playing today, maybe that normal right back would have been in position. But instead, he's got this fixation of playing Szoboszlai at right back, and the right back that you signed in the summer to play right wing. When you see that, that's just a problem. That's the board, the manager screaming out saying that we made a mistake signing Frimpong in my eyes. Because how are you playing the guy that you bought to replace Trent Alexander-Arnold in the summer, playing him right wing, and then an attacking midfielder who's not the best in attacking midfield, but a midfielder anyway, playing right back? It's square pegs and round holes. Everything is just drab. You're watching that game, you knew exactly what was going to happen. We're getting pushed back deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper by Tottenham, the worst team in the league this season. We're probably one of the worst teams. Okay, there's Wolves and that, but one of the worst teams in the league this season. If there was a single team that Tottenham had to play this weekend to give them a little bit of confidence, it would be Liverpool, because we can make we can make a Sunday League team look good. We can make anyone look good because these players are just diabolical, and there's no game plan whatsoever from this manager. There's no system. Even last season when we won the league, there was no system. He just made us a little bit more pragmatic and not concede that goal early, because the season before we always used to concede the goal early, but then we stopped that and we became a little bit more pragmatic. This season, I don't know what is going on. It's every single game I'm watching the exact same thing, and I am so completely disconnected from this football club right now. When we score goals, I don't even celebrate. I just sit there with a straight face. When we concede goals, I'm not even asked anymore. Genuinely, how can I go from being so connected to the club and it meaning so much to me in every single circumstance, even when we have bad circumstances and good circumstances, it meant so much to me, to now I'll watch the games, but then even when we score, I'm just like, it is what it is. I'm numb. I'm sick and tired of this manager. I'm sick and tired of these players as well. Half these players and this manager, if they left today, right now, before this Galatasaray game, I would not care. McAllister, I'm watching him stinking out the gaff. I don't know what has happened to him. Genuinely, the biggest drop-off, Wallah, I think is the biggest drop-off in the history of football. Watching him play. It is unbelievably bad. And yeah, what does this slot do? Every single week he's guaranteed to play. Today he's rotated. Why didn't he play Curtis Jones? Since those rumours came out about him joining Inter Milan, it's like he's been exiled from the club. And I'm not acting like Curtis Jones is a revolutionary player, but if you're going to rotate the team a little bit, bring Curtis Jones from McAllister, show something a little bit different, but instead he brings on Curtis Jones in the second half, and where does he play him? Attacking midfield. Why are you playing Curtis Jones attacking midfield? And the only outlet in the whole entire second half was Rio Ngomoa, who was absolutely cooking Pedro Porro. What does he do? He takes him off. Maybe he's protecting him. He's 17 years old. But still, he is an outlet. Keep him on the pitch. It's like, I'm losing my mind watching this team. I want this season to just end. Every single game, I know what's going to happen. I know what the script is. It's a joke, wallah.
Joseph, what did you think of the starting lineup?
I thought the starting lineup, I thought I wasn't really mad at it because he's got one eye on Galatasaray and he knows that's our season, do you know what I mean? The Champions League, if he wins the Champions League, it's massive, like beyond whatever you can think of, and you've got to do everything you can to stay in that competition for another day. Can we win the Champions League? I'm more hopeful than believing.
Yep.
However, you can't go out to Galatasaray. As a manager of Liverpool, you cannot go out in the last 16 to Galatasaray. No, so I understand why he's got one eye over there, because in the end, it's his job. If he goes out to Europe, that's his job. Do you get me? That, like, you could argue it's his job against Tottenham, but I think that's the nail in the coffin where even this staunch slot supporter will say, you can't go out to Galatasaray in the Champions League. So I understand. I kind of give him, I don't understand it, but I kind of give him the, benefit of the doubt, the leeway to do that. In regards to the right back situation, I agree with Mo. Frimpong is versatile. Is he an out and out right back? Probably not. Is he an out and out right winger? Probably not. He's a wing back. Why the club buying a wing back when we need a right back and we're playing a back four? I don't understand that. But since he's come on, before he got that last injury, he's been a bit of a spark on the right wing, and it's worked a little bit. And Mohamed Salah can't play every single game. Do you get me? And he's not even playing well anyway. And a tired Mo Salah is no good. And a fit Mo Salah at the moment is no good, but a tired Mo Salah is not the best. So I can see why he's rotated it. I can see why he give Ekitike a break, because he looks like he's tired, to be honest with you.
I would rather play Szoboszlai right wing and let him just invert into that midfield. Frimpong is best when he's coming from deep, not when he's one-on-one with the fullback. Let's be honest, he's not beating anyone for one-on-one fullback. He just goes to the byline and then he tries to do a little cross, but he crosses like a 12-year-old. He crosses like a 12-year-old. The only thing he's got is pace.
West Ham.
West Ham, subhanAllah.
No, but it worked a couple of times, so I'm saying, like,
came off in 10
I'm not here to I don't know how roles are reversed. I'm not here to defend Slot. I said he should have got sacked after PSV.
No, but I hear it, the team getting rotated, it makes sense.
Yeah.
But if anything, that team that got rotated today, bro, it probably gave us a little bit
I don't understand it. The first half was actually, if you look at the first half, it was actually okay. It was good. The second half is where a manager like this Croatian that's come in, he's had it tough. But he's looked at Liverpool and seen the spaces where I can hit him. He changed a little bit tactically. They've got overloads around the pitch. Liverpool are playing in like a 4-4-2 with Curtis Jones coming on. Now we chased shadows for the last half an hour. Tottenham came to Anfield and bopped us for the last 18 minutes. This Tottenham team, and his subs made a difference. Xavi Simons came on, they made a difference. They bopped us. The only thing we could have done is hit it long and hope for to get a second before it was all over, and Salah missed a couple of chances, but he put Ekitike in. Ekitike's not on it. The lads are just not on it.
No one's on it.
But my problem is with the manager. This is where it's the manager's fault. Defensive transitions were so poor. Like Rio Engamo will chase ball watch and go into, it's not him. He'll go into midfield and try and win the ball back. Then McAllister's on the left back. Robertson's left wing. Van Dijk's playing left back. It's like it's panic stations at all times defending. When you're supposed to be in like a resting shape, it's panic stations. And for me, bro, at the end of the season, whatever happens, I hope to God he wins the Champions League because that's what's going to save his job. But bro, I checked out of this manager a long time ago. I hope we finish in the top 5. But
I hope we do too, but the thing is, even if we get beat by Galatasaray, he's not going to get sacked.
No, he has to get sacked.
But he won't.
Why
There's
won't
already
sacked?
reports that came out that the board is fully behind Slots. That's it. That's their man. This guy's not going to get sacked. That's the scary part about all of this. I can see us getting beat by Galatasaray, even if we do. You're going to see him managing against Brighton on Saturday.
No, but what I'm saying, there's no point in sacking him now.
Who?
Even if he crashes out to Galatasaray, there's no point.
Oh my days! If we crash out against Galatasaray, wallah, I give that guy this.
No, I would sack him. I would sack him the day after. But what I'm saying, the club, it's April. Do you know what I mean? Like,
there's
no
much,
point in sacking him.
He's
now.
not going to sack him mid-season, bro.
It's not even mid-season. They should have.
In the season.
In the season, yeah. But what I'm saying, Jalal, is they should have sacked him when we sat here. We talked about PSV.
Yeah, Champions League.
That's when we should have sacked them. Is then and tried to save our season. Then.
You've committed now.
You've committed now, and now we've got to see it through. They've made a decision.
I know.
We've got to see it through to the end, and then what happens at the end happens at the end.
But then to play devil's advocate, after PSV, we didn't lose a game, and we like won a few, and then we drew a few. So imagine we did sack Slot after PSV, and we brought in a new manager, and he had that similar run to Slot. We would all be sat here saying we're happy with that. We've stopped the bleeding, we've stopped the losing, and this new manager that's come in has drew a few games and won a few games, but we're not conceding and losing games anymore. But that's exactly what Slot done. So if we're playing devil's advocate, maybe he did. I would have sacked him regardless because there's no implementing. Like I was talking to you before. Last season, even bro, what was our game plan? What did we used to play? Every single game, it was good credit to him. It was different every 15 minutes. I remember the City game vividly, the one that we played at home. We played differently for every 30 minutes in that game. 1 minute we was high press. The second minute we was possession-based football. Second time, next 30 minutes we was like deep block, soaking up the pressure. Like everything kept on changing. It was fluid. But then this season he just doesn't have the players for it. The players that he does have are nowhere near the level.
That's the question I'm going to ask.
That's what I was going to say.
I'll put it to you, Jalal, and then I'll come to you, Holmes. Is what role? What kind of? How important is a manager? Do you know when we were having an argument today in a group chat, and they will say, "Oh, these players are not good enough, and the manager can't do anything when the players are not good enough." But where's the balance? How much is it the players, and how much is it the manager?
What we thought last season was mostly because of the manager, because obviously we've seen with Klopp's last season, it went a bit pear-shaped sort of at the end. Like you obviously, I think you've finished third or something, and you know you had that Europa League run and whatever, and it didn't obviously go well because you lost to Atalanta, didn't you, as well? So you look at
that season, we had a lot of injuries.
Yeah, that's fine. You see this manager come in with the same players and go, oh my god, okay, could be the manager here. I think the players just looks like down tools now. I think some of them have anyway, and a lot of them just look leggy as well. They just look.
Shall I give you a prime example of where the manager actually it works when you change the manager? When we got rid of Brendan Rodgers and Jurgen Klopp came in against Tottenham, be honest, that 90 minutes against Tottenham, we drew 0-0. But the way we played, I haven't seen Liverpool play since that 13-14 season.
That was in 3 days.
That was in 3 days. Literally, just in 3 days in the club. And then after that, we continued playing those similar type of performances. Against Tottenham at White Hart Lane.
No, but they also beat us that season, you know.
Who?
When Klopp came in. I think he's won 3 on a staff.
Oh yeah, Henderson scored.
No, I'm not even talking about Liverpool in general, like a manager. How much does a manager have? Because I'll tell you my thoughts before you go. A manager gets every ounce out of a player. You know, a good manager will go to, it doesn't matter what level they'll have them playing at 100% capacity, 110% capacity, 120%. That's what a good manager comes in. Like Fergie, when you'll deal with Cantona completely different how we deal with. So you give Cantona 2 days off and tell Gary Neville, Phil Neville, you got to come in 7 days. Yeah. Does that make sense? Yeah. Or like when Jurgen comes in and he says, when the players won the Champions League, I couldn't talk to Mo Salah and Sadio Mane and Virgil the same way I did a year before, because now the Champions League winners, you got to talk to them a different way. Yeah. It's the same as Mourinho, the siege mentality. Everyone else is out to get us. Yeah. Wenger come in and he's got the Emilio Petits and the Henrys and Vieiras that come in, but he still had that English core. jump in here. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, 100%. I think what you're trying to say as well, when there's an experienced squad that's won something, sometimes they almost manage the dressing room and manage mid-game what's going on. Like if they're 1-0 up, they'll try and hold on to it. They manage the game better, experienced players, and that's where the manager doesn't probably get involved as much. But inexperienced team like Liverpool are, with the amount of signings you've got, like the Vert hasn't been great. TK started off well. McAllister's no good. Gravenberch I haven't heard from a while. So it's a lot of bad performances, and that's where I think you can't really blame the manager. Vert comes in,
but they're not. They have experience. You had Robertson at left back. You had Virgil. You had Joe Gomez, longest standing Liverpool player. You had Alisson Becker in goal. You had Dominic Szoboszlai, Premier League winner. You had McAllister, Premier League winner. Gravenberch, Premier League winner. These are all experienced players. So you can't say that they're inexperienced.
Caveat though, you're saying Gravenberch is a Premier League winner, but there's a reason why he didn't work out at Bayern and these type of clubs, because of the consistency that he can provide. He's not obviously consistent, like, or more sustainable. Maybe potentially like a Fabinho was, or like a Henderson was.
But my problem with Gravenberch, I've told you this a million times. My problem with Gravenberch is that he is one of the worst ball progressors in terms of passing the ball. The only thing he's got is, and it's beautiful when he drops that shoulder, but everyone's onto him now. All you got to do is drop off a yard or two, and then when he does that drop of the shoulder, it might work.
What I'm saying right now is, if Liverpool go into the next game playing, for example, McAllister, Gravenberch, and then Vert plays in midfield, you don't look at that team and think that's good enough to beat the top side.
Because
so that's where I give him the benefit of the doubt now, where I think, what are you getting from Vert?
But then at the same
for
time,
the whole season, what have you got?
Vert has been diabolical.
Like this player, you've got to just sometimes cut your losses. Probably not to sell him, but then you can't expect.
He's a £60 million player. We paid double.
That's why I agree with. That's what I was going to say.
I've come on here before and said he's all of this. Maybe technically he's got something there. Yeah. It's his desire. The guy has zero desire. Today when I was watching him, he will sprint towards where you are. He'll sprint, and then when he gets to like 2 yards off you, he'll stop and he'll just wait. I'm like, lad, just go into him. Go into him, get that ball.
He's never gonna go,
and then when you
anyone,
go into him, and then when you've got the ball, lad, just put your head up and whack it. Just whack it. Put that Galatasaray chance, yeah.
But he just hits
bro, I almost smashed my TV. So nonchalant. It's like.
Yeah.
He's like a little fairy, bro. Avimi pisses me off so much. His passes are weak. His shots are weak. Bro, watching him is like, do you know that meme of the woman eating the salad? And she's acting like she's enjoying it. That's what these Liverpool fans are acting like with Vert. I'm telling you right now, I was doing the same thing. I was acting like I was enjoying it. I was eating that salad. I was like, But then I'm like, yo, this guy pisses me off a lot. I've spent £150 million on you. Yeah. I want you to unlock these defenses, find those passes, stop being so weak.
Yeah.
It's like maybe he needs a year, maybe he needs 2, but we spent £150 million on you. We didn't spend 60. We want you to perform right now, this second. I want you to be that difference maker, because we signed an attacking midfielder, because last season our attacking midfielder did not create enough. And now that attacking midfielder last season did not create enough was our best player this season. So he's saying a lot next season. He's going to be playing in that position. Vert, you need to buckle up your ideas, because you're actually annoying me. I do not know.
Listen, we can speak about Liverpool. But just apart from obviously going to top 5, which we'll speak about some other clubs, then we'll discuss that in a bit more detail. Next game, Galatasaray second leg, 1-0 down. What are we saying? Because after that performance, because that was battle of the media in terms of the form teams, you put horrible quality in that game from both teams.
What I'm saying,
same stadium, Anfield. You got Galatasaray,
and you heard the boos after the game finished.
First of all, with those boos. Swerve.
But what
do you mean swerve?
Why swerve? You've just said all that, bro, and then you don't want to boo it.
Right, Liverpool, we don't boo.
Fans have every right to boo players when they see a bad performance.
That's not our thing. It's never been our thing.
Galatasaray.
And by the bear in mind, Charleston had a bit.
But that's what I'm going to come to. Galatasaray. Wallah, I can't tell you.
Well, I'll tell you, let me go with Galatasaray.
Do you know what it is? Everyone talks about this Anfield record. We haven't won a game in the knockout stages since like Barcelona. I think we've won. I don't think we've won even one, because we got beat by Atalanta. We got beat by Atletico Madrid that COVID season. We got beat by Real Madrid. So our record in knockout stages at Anfield has been quite dire for a while, since like 20. Since
but there's a difference. The whole stadium will be Liverpool fans.
There will be, yeah.
Because Galatasaray fans.
But there's sometimes you need those away fans to like bounce off.
Yeah.
You've been like
61,000 Liverpool fans, the highest attendance we're gonna have since our new stadium.
Yeah. And if you still win,
the only support Galatasaray I've got is the bench and the boxes. And the boxes.
The owners.
30 man out of 62,000 man. They only got 30 man. I think we win the game. I think we win the game.
But then there's Charleston.
I think they sneak in though, don't they?
Yeah, they sneak in.
Bro, they
won their first leg 5-2.
And then Juve They won their first leg 5-2, and then Juve. They played Juve away from home. They won the first leg 5-2. They lost the game 3-0. Took us to extra time, and they had 10 men. Bro, they're good at home. They're terrible.
They're terrible full stop.
They scored 2.
They're terrible against us.
Bro, they scored 2.
Yeah, they scored 2 Galatasaray.
In extra time, though.
Yeah.
It was 3-0 in regular time to take it to extra time.
All I'm saying is this. There's Richarlison, Osherman.
But one, I mean, bro, be honest. Against us, even the other day when we lost 1-0, they are crap. They're terrible.
No, they're not good, you know.
Any respectable team wipes them away.
They were better than you, though.
They're better than us because we're crap.
Okay, so why do you think you're going to win?
That's the thing. It's crap against crap. But the difference, of course, even though I said the knockout stage has been, it's still Anfield, we're at home, so you're expected to win. But either way, if we do win, the next stage, even if it's Chelsea or PSG,
we win not because of Arne Slot, because of Anfield aura and the lads getting up for it and the Champions League music and under the lights. 62,000 Liverpool fans. I think.
But it was the same last year when we played against PSG. I remember last year against PSG, the crowd was up, the players were up, and we ended up losing that game.
But that's PSG. It's not Galatasaray.
I know.
Anyway, let's move on to Chelsea, Newcastle. We'll start with Chelsea Arms.
Yeah,
Chelsea Arms.
Yeah, start with them first.
That's true.
I was going to say Chelsea, but Chelsea Arms.
Yeah, jeez.
What about for your team though? Anthony Gordon and that. No, let's talk about Reece James. Sorry, he signed a new contract.
Yeah, he signed a new contract.
250 grand a week.
He took, I don't know the rumours, but apparently he took a pay cut to try and actually stay at the club as well, which is what I'm hearing.
Oh, I don't know, I never heard that.
Which intensifies, like, he's on a weird contract where obviously Reece James has had a lot of injuries through the years, so the sort of incentive is if he plays games and the team does well, it's obviously his wages go. But yeah, he signed the contract till 2032.
So you got to pay as you win for your captain. Mad thing.
Why, bro?
Then we're tying down to one of the best players in the league, which is a positive, and it's a funny time they do it. They do it straight after the PSG game.
Yeah, but that's fine though, because our academy right back stayed. But I'll say this though. Yeah, I'll say this though. I don't know what he was doing signing a contract though. I don't know what he was doing. We don't deserve him, wallah. We don't. Let's just be 100% honest, bro. We don't deserve him. We got lucky with it, bro. No, by the way, I love him. I'm glad that he signed the contract.
But he's a Chelsea through and through, lad.
No, 100%.
That's why he signed the contract. It's not like, and there's a quality player at Chelsea. So
the grass is green.
But honestly, I want to start off at PSG. I think our PSG performance was very good. Chelsea performed very well. They set up really well, and what happened with the goalkeeper, and then Chelsea just sort of lost it. The Newcastle game, Chelsea, that's why I was asking Yoza about why there was so many changes. I looked at our team, and the only change was Garnacho for Neto, and I think Neto was suspended. That's why I think that change was made. It was the exact same team that played PSG midweek, played against Newcastle. Against the Newcastle that have got the whole midfield was out. Dan Burns wasn't playing. I'm looking at that game thinking, wow, he's actually took this game like the PSG game, fair play, and everyone plays. And that I've defended Chelsea through games where they've drew points and dropped points to Leeds and Burnley, but that performance I couldn't really back. I think that was dreadful from every single player. And to be honest, I think that was a reaction from getting slapped in the face when you don't really deserve to in Paris, and the players just went up for it. And Gerald will go into it further, but I think Chelsea now put themselves in a position where it's going to be very difficult for them to try and get that top 5, top 4 position. And the only way is if Liverpool carry on the way they're playing. If Liverpool get points there and there, Chelsea will struggle to get.
I can't name one good player that game against Newcastle for Chelsea. Yeah. Not one good player.
Do you know what, Jalal? Sorry. Go on.
No, go on.
I was just going to ask you about you talked about Trevor Chalobah.
Yeah.
You like Trevor Chalobah?
I love Trevor Chalobah.
Why did the defense part like the Red Sea and that deep through ball coming? It was mad. And then I seen Reece James like sprinting, and Reece James was like the last man, and then he's looked at Trevor Chalobah when the ball went in. It's like, why are you 5 yards, 6 yards behind me?
That was a combination though of Trevor Chalobah, Wesley, and Reece James. They all just went. They go make the pass into.
It just opened up in it.
But my question: Why was Reece James left centre back?
That's what I was saying.
As I think he thinks there's someone behind him. He could have cut that ball out, but I think he genuinely thinks there's a defender behind me. Why am I playing centre back?
I seen him looking at Trevor Chalobah like what?
Why am I still left centre?
Why am I here? What are you doing? Why are you 5 yards behind me? What is going on? And why the centre half split? It was just the maddest.
It was a goal that you concede at Sunday League level.
Yeah,
it was
bad,
horrible.
Wesley Fofana is sus though. He's so sus, bro, in terms of his defending, bro. Like he's a centre back who can't do any progressive passing. He we rely on his pace, but even then, bro, he struggles when he jogs back. Like, I feel sorry for Trevor Chalobah because it's actually more time when we can see it's not his fault sometimes. It's actually more the centre-back partner and the Reece James stuff as well. Right after that contract thing, bro, yeah, he had a poor game, bro, I'll be honest. But, like, listen, it happened.
Everyone did, though.
Everyone was poor. It was that adrenaline though for PSG.
And it's the whole performance. You can see the goal like you can see this in Paris, and then you get 2 straight away, and then you're down by 3 goals. I think it was just a tough
I still don't understand why he played that keeper at PSG.
Yeah, apparently.
And then he brought Sanchez back in.
Have you heard? No, he had to. There's no choice. Otherwise,
I think he had a knock. You know, that's why he didn't play.
Oh, is it?
No, but apparently it came out that Liam Rosigne has made Jorgensen our first team keeper apparently, and said that.
Yeah, I've heard that as well through CBS. Yeah,
get him gone as well. You're talking about Slot, get gone, get this guy gone. I said it the minute we got him again, more because I was more angry the fact that Enzo Maresca shouldn't have walked or we shouldn't have let him go. But bro, get this guy out my club, bro. Liam Rosigne.
He needs time to age them.
No, stop it.
He needs to age them. You know why? It doesn't it takes time.
You know, if you keep talking about the age of men, that says something about you than it does about the gaffer, bro. That's all I'll just say.
But do you know what he said in the post-match press conference? And he's talking about, the huddle.
Oh, that's great. Oh, bro, I'm gonna bag this table. I know what he said. I'm gonna hit this table, bro. He goes, I'm very disappointed in the referee. Bro, that's your players, bro, for doing that. If you're getting in a huddle, if GTA done this, you'd be fuming, lad. If you're getting in a huddle, bro, and you see the referee, just get out the huddle and move, bro.
Do you know what he said? He said the reason why the players do it, and he never told them to do it, the players have took it upon themselves to do, is to be at one with the ball. Respect the ball.
Oh, get him gone, wallah. What's this yin yang shit, bro? I don't know what he's doing, bro.
Yeah, I don't know much about that, but he so far hasn't really helped himself. I'll say that he hasn't helped himself. And you know what? You look at even the PSG game and you think Chelsea won the Club World Cup against PSG. The first 2 goals are long balls.
Yeah.
First one was a long ball from Sanchez. The second one's a long ball from Cowell. So, and then he tries to play the PSG game and you think eventually the players are going to just kind of carry on doing what you've told them to do. Jorgensen passes it out and Chelsea concede. And then in the 90th minute, you're 4-2 down. Give yourself some sort of chance. Neto goes to the ball boy and Chelsea concede straight after it. A whole kerfuffle happens for 5 minutes.
But you know where that comes from though? They're all young. There's no game management, bro. They're not smart enough to actually manage a game. That's why Reece James is the skipper. That's why he's the only one more experienced player to go, okay, let's actually manage this game. They're too young, bro, to manage a game, bro.
It's hard to manage a game when a manager makes his first substitution after Chelsea played really well and as soon as they concede 3-2, he makes the change at the 83rd minute.
Yeah. Bro, fuck this manager, bro. I'm saying we're 4-2 down, bro. We bopped them as well.
And the season is pretty much done. Like you said,
do you think there's any chance of he's coming back? At Stamford Bridge.
No. You know what I said?
No.
Right? No. Wait. Can I just comment on this? When it was 2-2, I said almost wallah we're gonna go through for the next round.
Yeah.
Almost.
If Chelsea held on to a 2-2 at Stamford Bridge, they'd be in PSG.
Even 4-2 maximum,
honestly.
we're going through.
5-2 is crazy.
Put the fries in the bag, bro.
That last
5-2,
goal,
the killer one.
The last goal sank me hard. I didn't even care. 3-2 when we made the mistake. Vitinha lobs the keeper. I'm thinking, you know what? It is what it is. 3-2. There is not a terrible result. This is done. And then on the back of that, you get this Newcastle result. Yeah. Liverpool don't win. And then you're still thinking somehow you're still not going to finish top 5. But Chelsea have sacked a manager mid-season, or let go of a manager mid-season for us to be in a worse position than when we got the manager. You know how insane that is?
Yeah, but that's because in normal circumstances, Enzo Maresca would be... He never got sacked because of his result. He got sacked because of... It was untenable for him to carry on. Does that make sense?
Yeah, and the results were in there at the same time, but I know what you'd say.
It wasn't because of the results that he got sacked. We do know that, innit?
Yeah, but then they probably leaned on the results because the results weren't going bad as well.
Maybe use that as an excuse. But let's move on to our top 5 rivals who look like they're smashing it. A guy called Michael Carrick. 9 games, 7 wins, 1 draw, 1 loss. He's turned them around. Cunha looks incredible. Casemiro scores the first one. Ross Barkley's still playing football, by the way.
Yeah.
At Villa. And then Cunha scores, obviously makes it 2-1. And Benjamin Sesko makes it 3-1 coming off the bench. Super sub. He's like Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. I want to talk about the guy who he's talked about, but I don't think he's given the respect that he deserves, and that's Bruno Fernandes. He's just beaten David Beckham's record for the highest assists for a Man United player in a single season. He looks like he's trying to get the all-time assists, I think it's on. Is it Kevin De Bruyne?
Henry and De Bruyne.
De Bruyne, yeah.
He's 4.
He's 4 to equal it.
He could have had a love one today because he put a beautiful ball in through to Sesko, and then just Sesko, I don't know what he was doing.
You do know he's breaking that record, innit? I just want to let man know. Bro, he's instrumental to anytime it's a goal or anything, he's either got the goal or the assist. Simple as. Bruno's not, or even the Cunha one, he didn't get a goal and assist then. I guarantee he got the pre-assist, bro, because it's just Bruno.
Don't you think it's mad how a year ago they got like £100 million bid from like Saudi, and
they were like,
a lot of fans were like, sell him, innit?
Yeah,
because he's United's fans, though, isn't it? It's not even on the player. I think it's just United's fans.
No, because we've seen with Bruno, he's like quite inconsistent as well. Like you won't see this season.
There's one thing consistent: the guy gets goals and assists on midfield at a crazy rate.
But his work rate now.
So I think he's one of the best midfielders in the league. He's probably one of the best January signings ever. United fan needs to know what they've got. Their best player is Bruno Fernandes, and has been since they've signed him, I think. So and United are on a roll. Carrick, I think 100% at Old Trafford. He hasn't lost yet at Old Trafford.
I think his only loss was against
Newcastle
the last game.
But I'd say with Bruno though, he's only had probably one bad season that I can remember. That was with Ronaldo, because I think everyone was getting frustrated because he just kept passing to Ronaldo and he wouldn't pass to anyone else. But I don't think he's had a bad season. Like, do you remember that Bruno?
Oh yeah.
Bruno's only had one bad season. It was obviously under Ronaldo. So if you remember when he first came in, obviously during that COVID, I think it was obviously before, but even that COVID season, he went mad. Everyone thought he was just a COVID player. Comes out, he's still turning up. The guy's probably, and I think I mentioned it in last week's pod, there's an argument which I will find it hard to put him in. Maybe top 10 midfielders of Premier League history, bro.
No, he's not.
Why not?
No, he's not.
Why not?
I can name you 10 off the dome.
No, you're only saying that because of.
I'm not saying that because of United.
He hasn't got that
I'm not even saying that because of trophies.
You haven't got that.
I can name 10 off the dome, bro.
Okay, so why is Gerrard in there when he's not won a Prem? But like, you can argue.
Did I say because he's not in the top 10 because he didn't win a trophy? I didn't say that.
I think that's what it is.
It's not.
What else would it be?
It's because there is actually 10 better football players.
I don't think there is, bro.
Top 10 football players or his position?
No,
in his position, I could probably name 10.
He is there.
He is there, bro.
I can name 10.
He's not far. Like, listen. No, I don't. We'll be all day.
But there's 10.
Bruno Fernandes is one of the best players.
I think he's up there.
He's inconsistent.
You asked the question a few weeks ago whether he was at the level of Kevin De Bruyne. The only reason he wasn't is because of his trophy cabinet.
Yeah.
That's the only thing stopping him. Obviously, Kevin De Bruyne is a world-renowned midfielder. Yeah, but then Bruno's not some sort of scrub that's way below that sort of level.
No,
he is not there in terms of his passing abilities.
Is he higher than the streets won't forget Waller?
Oh, of course.
Oh, come on, of course he's higher.
I'm saying top 10, bro.
And what's the category?
If he played at Chelsea, I'd be screaming.
Is he iconic? Is he iconic?
You can't put him in the bracket of like De Bruyne, David Silva, Lampard, Gerrard.
Fuck, I want to hear this. Don't rattle them off, but name a player that is obviously not the Gerrard goals. Who's better than Bruno then?
What do you mean?
So like, for example, don't say the Gerrards, not the main ones. Like
6th, 7th, 8th pick out.
Is he better than Ozil?
Yeah, that's the brackets I'll put him in, like that Ozil bracket area.
Oh, he was better than Ozil.
But like
Ozil, don't compare to Bruno.
Quality. One season.
But one season, I'm seeing 7
that
of
one
Bruno.
Season him and Giroud, just assisting Giroud.
You know, it was a good question. How many Liverpool midfielders ever are better than him?
21.
Gerrard, Coutinho.
Coutinho was.
Wait.
Stop.
Wait. Do you think Fernandes is better than Coutinho?
Stop. Coutinho.
Bruno Fernandes.
What we've actually lost your mind if you think Coutinho. Coutinho's 10 times clear, bro.
Step over, roll. He was silky.
I didn't
Stop. Coutinho could do free kicks. He could dribble past 6-7 man. He could shoot from far. He can assist from anywhere. Bruno can't dribble past 4-5
Was
players.
Coutinho consistent?
Yes, he was.
Yes, he was consistent.
Not as consistent as Bruno, bro.
But the last
Throughout the
18
whole
months,
season, he was consistent.
The last year and a half.
There's a reason why he left for 150 million, you know.
Bruno could have left for 100 mil, bro. What are we doing?
You acting like this is some today in 2025. This guy left in 2018 for 150 mil. 2018, before there's inflation of these prices.
Are we actually hearing this?
Rating that are going for 120.
Mad.
Chill out,
Okay,
bro.
what's he better then? What's
Dribbling.
Is better.
Yeah, okay,
His
Coutinho.
shooting's better.
No, it's not.
I think he was shooting better.
It's not Bruno. It's on pars, but it's
Bruno the better passer.
His shooting's
Wait.
better. His passing's better.
Bruno's better.
His dribbling's better.
Bruno's passing's
Bro, you've
better.
lost your mind.
I asked you a question, how many
better?
midfielders are better?
Everything.
You named 2 and we argued the second one. So that just goes to show how good of a player he
I
is.
think
No,
Coutinho
but I'm
better
not-
one.
okay,
Here's my opinion on Coutinho. Coutinho was inconsistent when he first started, but when Jurgen Klopp came and that 18 months from the year before he left, he was the one up there, probably one of the top 3 best players in the Premier League at that time. Maybe just below Hazard. There was not many players better than him. He'd be top 2.
Okay, let's do
that 6 months when he could have went to Barcelona and Liverpool said, no, you're not going from August to January.
Wallahi, the best 6 months of football I've seen from a player.
6 months, I'm seeing 7 seasons.
No. The point I'm making is Bruno Fernandes did it over a longer period of time. As a peak, Coutinho's peak was higher. Remember the Europa League game against him when we knocked him out at Old Trafford? You don't remember when he done a step up, see you later, bam.
He was dribbling from the halfway line.
I've seen Bruno score from the halfway line.
No, he dribbled from the halfway line, beat about 6-7 players, and he's scoring, thinking it over the hair.
Coutinho,
one of the best keepers in Premier League history.
No, you're saying for that period. I remember that period where Coutinho was slapping.
You're asking me.
There was that period where he was slapping worldies from every angle. I remember. But I've seen Bruno now for 6-7 years be that midfielder for United, and they still somehow find a way to try and shit on him. He's one of the best midfielders.
He's the guy who made them finish 15th. What are we talking about here, bro? He's the guy who made them finish 15th. If he's this guy, wallahi, I'll tell you this right now, Coutinho would never let us finish 15th. Even that season when 14-15, when we had like Ricky Lambert, Mario Balotelli, and we were stinking that gaff out, what was Coutinho doing every single game? He was scoring bangers from outside the box against Southampton and that, against Manchester City. How many goals did he score? He would never let us finish 15th. Bruno Fernandes let that team go 15th last season, and that's why the whole United fan base wants to get rid of him last summer. Because they finished 15th, that's their fucking metronome. I don't know who this guy is.
We get it, you got a voice, but listen, I'm saying that like Coutinho, it was way more missing in games than Bruno was. I'm saying in terms of attributes, shooting, they're on par, I think. Passing, Bruno
do you know what? It's crazy how people rewrite history. Like Bruno doesn't go missing in games. You not remember when we slapped them 7-0?
When was the last time he went missing in a game? When was the last time he went missing in a game?
So many times. Let's be honest. He's turned up since Amarim left. Before, when Amarim was here, the guy was thinking out the gaff.
Amarim made everyone bad.
It doesn't matter. If you're that guy, if you're that guy and you're putting him on that pedestal, he needs to step up. But Steven Gerrard played with some of the lackluster Liverpool teams ever, and he always used to step up.
Walla Philip Coutinho's not even better than Juan Mata, bro, and that's facts, bro.
But Juan Mata's better than Bruno Fernandes.
No, he's not. He's not. Bruno Fernandes is better than Juan Mata, bro.
Going back to United.
Let's come back to Man United, yeah.
It was a great win.
Yeah, great win.
I know Chelsea.
Great win if you're a United fan.
For them, obviously.
Let's talk about top 5. Is that are they confirmed there now?
Look, United have now found they're in this bubble now where they play some weeks they're playing almost every 2 weeks, week and 6 days, week and a half. So now I think every single game, the preparation, they're ready, the energy levels are there. And another player you need to talk about is this Casemiro.
Oh yeah.
Bro, since he said I'm leaving, he has turned into Casemiro from 2017.
Yeah.
Oh my days. The pressure's gone. Wallah. He said, I'm gone at the end of the season, and he just turned into some prime player.
Have you seen the assist today he got, De Bruno got?
Yeah.
It's almost like he said, Casemiro, I'm putting it
on your head.
And you need to score.
His
and he just looks at him and he's like, it's like a son of the training ground. I think he's just turned into...
Remember his head is incredible.
Great head.
What did he say?
Nah, but he has really got great headers.
Top 5 talk, yeah. Man United are shooing, innit?
Yeah, they're in this momentum
Villa
now.
getting Champions League football.
Villa are the only hope and the chance, and Liverpool is still being shit, is the only way Chelsea are going to get in, not because Chelsea are good. Chelsea are going to get in, and the other two are just don't want.
But that's the same with us.
Same way what you're thinking of us, and Villa are thinking of you.
We're all in the same boat.
We are shit.
Same pile of shit.
We are absolutely
No, but the thing is...
Well, that's the shit bucket, you know.
No, but we're relying on Villa. But you know, Villa are going to drop more points.
Yeah.
You know what that means? We've got to get points. How are we going to get points, bro?
That's what, you know what he said to me? He said to me, you've got these teams coming up, Villa and United, Liverpool. These are the teams I want to play at this point, where the teams that you're fighting with are the teams you want to play against.
6 points.
I do not want to play against the Newcastle that just sat 13th, or a Burnley, or...
Because you always step up against a bigger team.
Or a bigger team, at home or away.
Yeah.
And you can take points off them.
We got tickets to go watch Everton away, Man United away. Any other year, I'd be so excited. But this one,
especially United.
Oh, we go to Old Trafford.
I don't want to go
to Old Trafford as well.
We're going, but I don't really want to go. Everton will be fine because the first Merseyside derby and the Hill.
Let's move it on to
the champions.
The champions elect. They're not champions, so we're champions.
Oh
I want to talk about one guy. His name is Max Dowman. What do you reckon he's going to be like in school tomorrow?
He's getting on the galley, bro.
He's going to get a gal walking up to him. He's going to have that what's it called, the corridor where everyone's coughing there.
Oh yeah,
Gather
on it.
at school.
Just for that, they need to bottle him, man. But now he's probably got like 6 Lucozades in one pocket, some Chewits in the other one, and he's probably dishing them out for free because he's on good money. Like, bless him. He can't even get change with them.
I know, you know all the changes.
Yeah.
Forget how Arsenal won. It's the fact that a 16-year-old, he's 16,
Yeah, 16.
comes on, gets the assist and gets the goal. That alone.
Did he get the assist? I think Nkapia got the assist.
Pre-assist.
He was involved in the goal, sorry, yeah.
He made it though.
He made it.
He made that
cross
cross.
and
He just hit it and Nkapia though, innit?
Yeah. Jokeres just open goal.
Yeah.
Good cross, by the way, but
If it was any other player, Saka done that. It's just the fact that everything is sort of the Arsenal are finally getting the real Amazon thing going on, the documentary.
Yeah.
Because the 16-year-old coming on the bench, you just feel
It's
like,
like, everything's
done,
made.
innit?
It's just done.
If it was anyone else, I'd be like, you know what? But then he was so good. And Arteta just trusting a 16-year-old when you're it's 0-0. Everton. And Everton could score at any moment as well. They were a threat. They hit the post. They probably should have scored that first half.
Yeah.
But they lost all that threat when they took Beto off. That Tierney Barry's awful.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Well, he got filled in the way.
Yeah, that one was mad. Yeah, that apparently there's contradictions with that. But we were talking about Arsenal for weeks and weeks and weeks. There was a lack of moments. The only moment I can remember was Newcastle away when they were 1-1. Gabriel had that. That was the only moment. That was like in October or even before then, September. They lacked moments. Yeah, they beat Tottenham and that. But everyone takes a toke out of Tottenham, bro. But this is a moment that this is probably the second moment now. But this is the moment that it says we could potentially win the league, yeah. And it was similar that we've seen before, which they didn't win the league. Bournemouth and then Emirates 3-2, Reece Nelson last minute, we've seen that. But this one felt different. Not the Gyökeres one, the Max Dowman one, and maybe because he's 16 years old, 73 days, the youngest goal scorer in Premier League history, maybe. This is a moment for Arsenal. So, yeah, big up the 16-year-old.
What's mad about Max Dowman? You know them goals where you know it's going to be a goal? I was just looking at the fans. They were bouncing and just running with it. You know, it's like they celebrated the whole way. Yeah. And then you put it into the back of the net and then they celebrated again and then they're running down and the subs running with the coach. Yeah.
It's because everyone in that moment wants to be Max Dowman in that moment. Everyone's an Arsenal fan in that stadium, of course, apart from the weren't. And they just want to just be in that moment because they've always grew up being Arsenal, always wants to be a footballer.
A couple of men in that away end as well.
Yeah, a couple of them. Oh yeah, facts. Yeah, yeah, Tino Barry's boys.
Yeah, and it's the fact that he took the ball and he doesn't look like he
was going to square it away.
And some players will run with the ball at pace and they look like they're about to fall. And I think they give you 60 yards. He was just gone.
It's the bravery though.
Before that as well.
It's because he hasn't been programmed yet. He's that youth. He's got that bravery where he can just think he can do anything on the pitch.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
Balance
and the balance was beautiful.
Yeah,
the way he took it inside.
Before that was the he had to beat a couple of men to get to the position that he needed to get to.
Yeah. I'll be honest with you.
Dropped the shoulder on him, and that's when he went.
I'll be honest, I switched it off after Gyökeres scored. I couldn't watch it no more.
Are you crazy?
Well, I switched it off because when that Gyökeres goal came, when I think it was like 87, 88, I was just they might drop points here. Yeah. And then when that Gyökeres scored the open goal, from the weird defending from Pickford, I don't know what he was doing. When that goal went in, I was like, they won the league. That's their moment. Yeah. It's done. Khalas. Yeah. I switched off.
And they had another bigger moment after that.
I didn't see it. I seen it after.
No, to be honest, Arsenal.
But to be fair, in that game, there was a moment where Everton were on top. It was like the first 10 minutes of the second half.
Minute,
and these men couldn't even pass a ball from one person to another. They couldn't pass. Everton were all over them, and they were attacking. They were pressing hard, and Arsenal were just like, it looked like they were collapsing. And then it was just like one moment, they just went, nah. We'll start passing it properly and we'll progress up the pitch. And I was like, do you know what? Fair enough. Well, I usually criticize Arsenal a lot, but they showed Premier League like winners mentality at that moment when there was a little bit of like difficulty, but then they just flipped it.
To finish up on Arsenal, Jalal, are you going to eat humble pie?
It depends. If it's in the day, I can't because it's Ramadan. But if it's in the night after 6:15, inshallah, maybe. And plus, I don't like apple pie, crumble pie, so maybe not in it. But no, I need to see what this Carabao Cup final is like. Even though that's not in the Premier League, I know.
You still don't think it's done?
No,
bro,
it's not done. It's not done. If it's double digits, then maybe I'm sweating.
It is, isn't it?
It's 9 points.
9,
basically the same.
No,
and you know what it is? They showed the City players walking in.
Yeah,
and you see Haaland on his phone watching the game. You can just tell he was watching the Arsenal game. And then that goes in. I don't even know how you get yourself for that game.
Yeah.
talking about City, let's talk about City, yeah. 1-1 draw at West Ham. You don't think it's over, but I think it's over. I think Pep Guardiola, bro, in press conferences, his head's gone a bit hot, you know. It's too much. He's too erratic. He's losing his head. I think they're done mentally, you know. Also losing in the Champions League, how they did against Real Madrid.
How they lost there.
I think this is... They started off poor and then they kind of got it back together, didn't they? And then it was like a month and a half ago where it just felt like something clicked, didn't it? Yeah. When they beat us at Anfield, and then they felt like, oh, Semenyo, Gay, they're playing well. And then now they look like they're teetering off. They're getting off the chair. What do you think?
Yeah, definitely. I think it's how you lose as well, isn't it?
Yeah, man.
And they started quite well against Real Madrid, and you think like City are going to get the first goal and they just get a slap in the face with that long ball. That long ball. But yeah, I feel like that's it. I think that's... Arsenal took the knife out there, didn't they? And they just took all the air out after that going in. And like I said, players are probably all watching that game thinking, oh, they just won. So how are we going to get up for this? But then at the game, West Ham, on the team that they should put away, West Ham away, I know they're on a decent form trying to get out of the position they're in.
They would beat them.
Yeah, and then that happens. And then if that goal doesn't go in, on Arsenal game finishes 0-0, I think that's a different result for City. I think that's the game where I think they're not. Yeah, obviously professionals aren't going to say they've gave up, but it's pretty much impossible to come back from here.
So the league's done in your favour.
I think Arsenal were going to win the league through the whole season, but now it is anyone else.
7 games left for Arsenal. It's a 9-point gap.
I'll have the 7.
There's 7 games left for Arsenal to play.
But who are those games? Like they don't have many difficult ones.
They don't have many difficult games.
And most of their games are in London.
Have to win 5 games. They've just got to win their next 5 games.
I know, but
and even they drew midweek Arsenal. They still know they're going to beat Leverkusen 4-1.
And then they'll play Bodo Glimt.
And
they've got Southampton in the FA Cup.
Bro, it's just momentum. Things are just falling into place. And
it's exactly what happened to us last year. Everything was going our way. When you win a league, things just seem to go your way. This year, everything's going their way. Yeah. Like the draws that they're getting, in matches that Gokara's goal, like it just looked awful, but it just had like the 16-year-old coming on and making a huge difference in the match. Everyone's going their way.
But I've seen a stat though. Since Mikel Arteta has been Arsenal manager, he's been top of the league more days than Pep Guardiola, and Pep's got 4 Premier League titles and Arteta's got 0. So I'm sort of banging on that in the sense of like, you can be top of the table all you want, the gap, but more likely we'll see it in May and see.
But then that City team and this City team are different.
I watched that game, watched the City West Ham game. It was dull from City after the second half. Like it was bad after the Mavropanos scored.
They played like a defeated team. I think.
Defeated. They were like, and Haaland, by the way, he's still going to finish top goal scorer, but
second half of the season.
He hasn't scored for ages, has he?
I think he scored a pen, not really. But even then, bro, it was poor against Madrid, poor against West Ham, bro.
Missed a big chance. A chance that he should take.
Mark Gay missed a chance as well. Donnarumma, it was, it's just Mark Gay as well. We bigged him up over the last few weeks. He's fell off since that Real Madrid game. If I'm honest,
Valverde done to him. That's his career's finished. I'm so glad we never signed because of that. I don't want him.
See how bad
how are you gonna? There's no space to do that. He's 6'something with the space.
Someone said to me, Valverde got a hat-trick.
I think that's Valverde's brilliance, but I know what you mean. Though. It looks bad as a defender. If you get done like that. And he didn't play well anyway, yeah.
You know how he looks as well, his eyes. I'm so glad we never signed him.
Don't say that.
No, what do you do?
It was his first game in Champions League, wasn't it?
Bro, imagine your first ever game in the Champions League being Real Madrid away, Semenyo and Gay.
Was it?
Yeah.
Or did he play in the knockouts?
No.
They didn't play in the knockouts, did they? No, that is his first
ever Champions League game. Unless he played for Chelsea, maybe.
No, I didn't see the play, but it's a professional game now. But
it's a European game because he didn't play for Palace either. And his very first one was
playing in the conference this season.
Oh yeah, he did. Sorry.
But then this is where we talk about Semenyo and Gay go to City, maybe putting rocket up City asses, thinking, okay, this is it now, second boost of the season. Ultimately, now we've seen it in that Real Madrid game. Can you do it in Europe? or are you just going to be a Bournemouth player and a Crystal Palace player playing against the Bernabeu? That's what it looked like. I don't think it's going to be like that for, maybe next season they're going to turn up and maybe win a Champions League. I don't know. But in that game, and especially against West Ham, they just look like average.
I think it's too far too late. I think if they'd done them signings at the start of the season and had decent starts, not the start that they had, it's a different season, isn't it? So
and they haven't got that many Prem winners anymore in that team anymore. Ryan Shakey, Nico O'Reilly, Mark Gay,
by the way, why doesn't Pep play this kid?
So why does he not play a midfielder? It's just Bruno Fernandes and Bruno Silva and Rodri.
He's North African.
Why happened to Reinders even?
He doesn't like Reinders.
Was Shaky? He's got no reason to not.
Shaky, as well.
Wow, like his first touch the other day was almost an assist, I think.
Yeah.
You think, why is it?
Going back to Haaland, by the way, he's only scored 3 goals in the Premier League. 3 goals in general this year, 2026, and 2 of them are penalties. That's mad.
One open play goal in this calendar year. One open play
goal in this calendar year, and we're in March the 17th.
He's got 9.
15th.
He's on course.
He's got 9
in 2026.
2026.
Well, I'm shocked by that.
Well, Jokeres, whatever you say, my man's doing the business
in the Premier League.
But let's finish up on. We'll finish up on relegation. Just a quick chat about relegation. We have. Do Tottenham stay up after today's point? Do they turn it around?
No.
They still go down, man.
They still think they go down?
I just think West Ham and Nottingham Forest play better football then, and they're on probably slightly better form.
Yeah, but they might change though after this draw.
They haven't won. If I was going to say,
but Forest were extremely unlucky today with that offside goal. They could have went away with 3
offside with a toe in it.
Just so minimal amount. But next week's the big game, Tottenham versus Forest. That is a huge 6 points.
As well at West Ham, it feels like they're like a proper team. Like they're all at one. The fans are behind the team now. They're behind the manager. They're getting points on the board.
And some players have stepped up. Somerville stepped up. Bowen stepped up.
They've won a couple of cup games as well. They beat Brentford and beat that low. I don't know who they beat. They beat someone in the last round, and now they beat Brentford on penalties. It's like they're winning games, and they've had a tough. They got points off United at home. They got a point off City at home, and
they beat Fulham last week away.
They beat Fulham away as well. So I don't know.
It's hard.
All of them, I would say they're too good to go down, except for Tottenham. But I feel like Tottenham just got a better quality of player.
I'll tell you, when Chelsea played them on the penultimate game, we got the second to last game. We're gonna relegate them.
That might be Chelsea's biggest game, Sadly,
facts. Well, sad.
If you relegate them, that is gonna be history. Like. Forget everything else, bro. Imagine you relegate one of your biggest rivals. Is it your biggest rival?
Yes, probably, but I have to want them to go down, bro.
You don't,
because it's the only points we get off of the big clubs.
It would be the funniest thing ever if they
go down. Who we getting points off the big clubs, bro?
Liverpool.
No.
If Slots there.
Probably.
Right.
Boys, League Cup final next week. The big one, the big trophy.
First trophy of the season.
The first trophy of the season. Man City versus Arsenal. Live watch along is going to happen on this channel next week on YouTube and all other platforms if we can. So please make sure you're watching. But I need early.
Is that when every single person is going to be a City fan apart from Arsenal?
Yeah. I'm a neutral. I don't even bother who wins or not. Do you think?
City. Arsenal, you're going to lose, bro. I can't wait, man.
No, it'll be a good occasion. I like the League Cup. It's like it's become like a proper great thing to watch because where it is in the seasons, like your first big game, and then shows you where the teams that are.
Spring and the sun's usually out.
Do you think the League Cup's overtaken the FA Cup?
Nah, definitely not.
I think it has, low-key. I think the League Cup's gone a bit more exciting. You don't think so?
It's only exciting because I think these small clubs look like they want to try and win it. Obviously not this year because I know Newcastle's beat yous last year, but I don't know. I just think FA Cup's probably always going to override that because of the name in it.
FA Cup is always going to be FA Cup. I don't know what you mean though. League Cup's actually because Chelsea have had a couple of games against us where it's Chelsea at Liverpool, and they are exciting games usually, aren't they? So.
It means more nowadays, I guess.
It does, yeah.
This one means more.
I think it's because of Man City, because they won the league 4 years in a row. Everyone's all the trophies that are available. And they were like, when they done that domestic treble, but they won every trophy.
Oh yeah, they did.
Said, what the hell? Mm-hmm. It's like they won out of 10 trophies, they won 6 over the course of 3 seasons.
But the thing, that's the big. But the question is, do you reckon Arsenal can win the quadruple?
No.
That's why you want City. That's why we want City to win, is to stop them winning every trophy.
I mean, this watch along has to be just every other fan apart from Arsenal just want City, man. That's for their first little knock. They haven't had a knock this season, bro.
They won the league. We've agreed on that.
Yeah.
the Champions League, they will probably be in the semi-final.
The Champions League could be a
Minimum
miracle.
semi-final.
If they're
Minimum
not in the
semi-final.
semi-final. It's gonna be
I
a
think
miracle.
minimum final.
No,
maybe
they're losing to Bodo Glimt, boys. What are we doing, lad? I promise you they will. I promise you they
Bro,
will.
if Spurs can beat Bodo Glimt, Arsenal can, bro. And then in the FA Cup, they got Southampton, so they're in the semis there. Let's be
And
honest.
so are we.
Yeah.
We got Port Vale, but go on.
I don't want to see them. I don't want to see Arsenal. They beat us 3 times this season.
If they
I don't
play
wanna
you to the
see them,
semis,
no.
Imagine
bro.
they book you in the Champions. Oh, you can't.
Well, look, bro, let's be honest. They could actually win the quadruple.
Bro, it's sad. That's what
Imagine
I'm
they
saying.
win the league and the League Cup, and then they win the FA Cup, yeah, and then Liverpool got to win the Champions League final, and then we lose.
I would hate that. I don't want that to be us.
Imagine losing to Arsenal in the Champions League final.
It's like when United lost to Tottenham last year.
I don't want to think that.
Bro, I'd rather lose to Tottenham
Would you?
in that Champions League 2019. I'd rather lose Arsenal
No, I mean,
to
like last
seal the quadruple on our heads.
Oh, flipping no.
Forget about it, wallah.
Forget about it.
Anyway, make sure you follow us and follow our social media. Cutz Inside on TikTok, Maiden Talk Stuff on Instagram. We'll be able to tell you, give you the link for the watch along that's going to happen next week. But that's another hour done. We've spoken about a lot today. We started off slow, ended up fast as always. Liverpool, Arnie Slot, what are you doing, mate? Spurs, are you going to stay off? Chelsea, back-to-back losses. Are you going to get Champions League football as well? We're all in the we're all in the ship bucket. Us Villa in the ship bucket as well. Look like United are flying. Arsenal have been crowned the champions of England. Mo thinks they're going to win the quadruple. Well, that's been me. I've been Yusuf. That's been Mo. That's been Jalal. That's been Ohms. It's another episode done.